Welcome friends and YouTube lovers. Today we are going to see the match between two players. One is Tarun Sharma from Una and second one is Vipan Kumar from Nadaun, and both are international FIDE rated player and both are under 25 Himachal champions. This is a match between knowledge versus experience. As you can say, it's a match between classical player versus a hyper modern player. Classical player Mr. Tarun Sharma and hyper modern player Vipan Kumar. Match started with very interesting d4, and here Tarun Sharma is playing with the black pieces, and he started with a very flexible move here, knight f6 in this position. White played here knight f3 and knight f6. White tried here g3 and black responded very aggressively c5. Both players are very good positional player, and here white started with the bishop g2 move and black started approaching toward the center by playing knight to c6. White has tried before this match a lot of moves like bishop g5, c4, but in this match Mr. Vipan Kumar selected the move bishop to f4 here, a very interesting novelty from his opening side. And here Tarun played e6, a very classical
He's playing
approach.
his all-time favorite.
Afterwards, match continued by castle, and here bishop to d6. In this position, Vipan Kumar selected a very typical move in this position, knight to e5. Here, whites tried to centralize the pieces and trying to activate this bishop in this diagonal. By seeing this, black didn't sit quietly and he tried to play some aggressive move by playing here c cross d4, and after white continued by playing knight cross c6 here, b cross c6. The idea of white player is to create the backward pawn in this position, so he exchanged in this position. After white played here queen cross d4, and black realized that white is getting a huge development, so he tried to neutralize this position by playing a positional sacrifice of a pawn by e5 here, a very good and interesting positional sacrifice by black. White accepted the sacrifice and black captured back, and white captured. So bishop to e6, blocking that one. And in this position, I want to say here, this is the approach of a classical player, Mr. Tarun Sharma, and this is an approach of a hyper-modern player, Vipan Kumar. In the opening phase, where Vipan is very aggressive and solid, and now the middle game begins, and here you can see the power of the classical player. Here actually the plan, which is very comfortable for the white, is to playing b4 and putting more pressure on the backward pawn. Instead of that, Vipan selected here knight c3, a very aggressive move in this position with the typical idea in this position. It's a comfortable position for white, but nevertheless black played here's castle, and after rook fd1, which is a very interesting move in this position, keeping the rook opposite to the queen and making some kind of a tactics in this position. Not sitting quietly, Tarun played here very intelligent move, rook to e8, and this is the whole trick on the black side. As I have mentioned, black is a very good positional player and he knows how to handle this kind of position. Queen d4, a typical mistake made by the white player in a positional approach. Here Tarun, without making any mistakes, he given a queen exchange offer. Vipan Kumar rejected by playing knight to a4. In this position, I would like to mention here the correct move is b4, holding the backward pawn back and making them more sensible. Overlooking this move, he selected here knight to a4, getting too much hurry to acquire this c5 square, and black played a very interesting move, queen to a5. Now in this position, white played knight to c5, and look like the white is doing very good in this position, but you never underestimate Mr. Tarun Sharma, as he is one of the most beautiful classical player by playing here rook a to b8, putting a temporary attack which Mr. Vipan Kumar overlooked in this position, that queen is supporting in this position, and he played here b3. Black played rook to b5, a very good approach to remove the backward pawn in this position. In the time pressure, Mr. Vipan played here knight to d3, and after knight to d3, the positional player Tarun knows how to handle this kind of a position, centralizing both the pawn and giving no space for the white. White queen runs toward the king sides, but it is too late because Tarun knows how to heat up the AC room with his moves by playing c4, a very dangerous and typical move in this position, a very strong positional move. White tried to play some counter attack by playing knight to f4 and trying to create weakness in this position, but here black has a very defenseful resources, bishop to f5, putting more pressure over these weak pawns. After b cross c4 and after d cross c4, white tried to attack this pawn by playing rook to d4, and the game is already over. Here Tarun played a stunning move, queen to c3, and it is almost winning for the black. White, both rooks are under attack, so white tried to play here rook a to d1 in this position. Here small tactics is there, but black played here very aggressively bishop cross c2, and after bishop to c6, it is bishop cross d1 has been played in the game, and after bishop cross b5, black played here queen cross d4, and here white captures bishop cross e8. In this position, I would like to give you 10 seconds to think what do you think what Tarun has been played. Please pause the video and find out whether you can spot the move which has been played by Tarun Sharma or not. Okay, so in this position, Tarun didn't capture the bishop. He played a very aggressive move and a winning move in this position, queen to e4. This is a winning move in this position. As you can see here, the bishop has no squares to go on, and there is only one square in which bishop can move, and it's a homework for you to figure out why bishop to b5 is lost in this position. The game continued in a typical aggressive way. Vipan sacrificed his bishop into f7, and after king into f7, queen to g5 has been played in the game because of the time pressure, and here the stunning move by bishop cross e2, and due to the time pressure, white played here h4, and the game is over by playing queen to b1. After king to g2, again hold the video and think for the move. Black to play and win in this position. Okay, in this position, white played excellent move, a winning combination, bishop to f3, and the game is over. Black king is fully trapped in this position because next move, queen h1 is finishing the match, but after king captures f3, queen to e4, the king got checkmated as king has no logical square left to move. And it is a very beautiful match played by these two players. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching the video.